Have you ever felt like life is pulling you in 100 different directions, leaving you overwhelmed and out of control? Do you wish you could find a way to stay centered and calm, no matter what chaos surrounds you? Imagine a life where you are the master of your thoughts, your time, and your actions. A life where you can face any challenge with unwavering confidence. In Buddhism, self-mastery is the key to unlocking this inner power. Today, we're diving into 10 transformative Buddhist lessons that will help you take control of your life and become the person you were meant to be. Are you ready to master yourself and live with purpose and peace? Let's get started. 1. Be a master of yourself. As the Buddha once said, it is better to conquer yourself than to win 1,000 battles. This means that mastering your own mind and emotions is more valuable than any external victory. Self-mastery starts with realizing that you are in control of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. It involves taking full responsibility for how you react to situations and not letting impulses or desires dictate your behavior. Instead of being controlled by fleeting emotions like anger, fear, or envy, you learn to observe them without judgment and respond thoughtfully. For example, when you feel anger rising, take a moment to breathe deeply and understand why you're feeling this way. Is it truly worth reacting, or is it an opportunity to practice patience? Self-mastery also means making conscious choices that align with your values and long-term goals. This requires discipline and constant self-reflection. By observing your habits and choosing responses that promote peace and clarity, you gradually build inner strength. Over time, this practice leads to a balanced state of mind where you can face life's challenges calmly and wisely, embodying true self-control. 2. Protect your time. The trouble is, you think you have time, the Buddha warned. Time is our most valuable resource, yet it's easy to overlook how we spend it. Protecting your time means being mindful of how you allocate it and recognizing that every moment is precious. In the pursuit of self-mastery, it's crucial to prioritize activities that align with your values and long-term goals. This involves setting boundaries and learning to say no to distractions or commitments that don't serve your personal growth. For instance, if you find yourself constantly saying yes to things out of obligation, consider whether these activities truly add value to your life. By consciously protecting your time, you create space for what truly matters. This might mean dedicating more time to self-care, meditation, learning, or activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Avoid getting caught up in meaningless tasks that drain your energy. Instead, focus on quality over quantity. When you learn to value and guard your time, you become more intentional with your actions, making each moment count toward a life of balance, purpose, and inner peace. 3. Seek challenges. The mind is everything. What you think you become, said the Buddha. This teaching reminds us that growth and self-mastery often come from stepping out of our comfort zones and facing challenges head-on. Seeking challenges isn't about making life harder. It's about recognizing that obstacles are opportunities for personal development. When you confront difficulties, you push beyond your perceived limits, building resilience, confidence, and a deeper understanding of yourself. Challenges test your patience, strength, and determination. For example, taking on a new skill or a difficult task might feel intimidating at first, but it encourages you to grow and learn. The process teaches you to embrace failure as part of success. Each challenge you face becomes a lesson, showing you what you're capable of and revealing areas where you can improve. By tackling these obstacles, you gain not only practical skills, but also mental and emotional fortitude. Remember, the path to self-mastery is not about avoiding difficulties, but about embracing them as a natural part of life. When you seek challenges instead of shying away from them, you transform fear into courage and doubt into confidence. This approach helps you to evolve, becoming a stronger and more resilient version of yourself, ready to face whatever life brings. 4. Choose your influences wisely. An insincere and evil friend is more to be feared than a wild beast. A wild beast may wound your body, but an evil friend will wound your mind, the Buddha warned. This teaching highlights the profound impact that people and environments have on your path to self-mastery. Your surroundings and the people you interact with can either uplift you or drain your energy. It's essential to be mindful of the influences you allow into your life, as they can shape your thoughts, behaviors, and ultimately, your destiny. Choosing your influences wisely means surrounding yourself with individuals who support your growth and align with your values. Seek out those who inspire, challenge, and encourage you to become a better version of yourself. Conversely, let go of relationships that bring negativity, drama, or stress into your life. This doesn't mean you need to cut ties harshly. It simply means prioritizing your mental and emotional well-being by setting boundaries. Consider the impact of your environment. Spend time in places that bring you peace, whether it's nature, a quiet room for meditation, or a space where you can focus on your goals. When you fill your life with positive influences, you create a supportive atmosphere that nurtures your journey towards self-mastery, helping you maintain clarity, motivation, and inner strength. 5. Say yes to what matters. Your work is to discover your world, and then with all your heart, give yourself to it, said the Buddha. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to get caught up in activities that don't align with your true purpose. Self-mastery requires you to focus on what truly matters by saying yes to things that contribute to your growth, happiness, and well-being. This means identifying your core values and priorities and then committing to them wholeheartedly. When you say yes to what matters, you channel your energy and time into actions that enrich your life and lead to fulfillment. Learning to say yes to the right things often involves learning to say no to the wrong ones. This can be challenging, especially when it comes to obligations, social pressures, or activities that may feel important but don't align with your goals. For example, you might feel pressured to attend every social event or take on extra tasks at work. However, by carefully choosing where to invest your time and energy, you create space for the things that genuinely matter, like personal growth, relationships, or passions. Saying yes to what matters also involves being present in those moments. When you commit to something, give it your full attention and effort. Avoid multitasking or spreading yourself too thin. By focusing on what truly resonates with your core values, you cultivate a life filled with purpose and joy. This clarity not only enhances your sense of self-mastery, but also brings a deeper sense of peace, knowing that your actions are aligned with your true path. 6. Commit to lifelong learning and self-improvement. Just as a candle cannot burn without fire, men cannot live without a spiritual life, the Buddha taught. This emphasizes the importance of continual growth and the pursuit of wisdom. Self-mastery is not a one-time achievement, but a lifelong journey of learning and self-improvement. To truly master yourself, you must remain curious, open-minded, and committed to evolving as a person. This involves seeking knowledge, embracing new experiences, and learning from both successes and failures. Lifelong learning means actively pursuing opportunities to expand your mind and skills. This could be through formal education, reading books, engaging in meaningful conversations, or even through meditation and self-reflection. Every experience, good or bad, offers a lesson. For example, mistakes are not failures, but valuable opportunities for growth. When you approach life with a learner's mindset, you become more adaptable, resilient, and wise. Self-improvement also involves working on your inner world, your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Engage in practices like meditation, mindfulness, and self-reflection to deepen your understanding of yourself. This inner work helps you identify areas where you can grow, whether it's managing your emotions better, improving relationships, or cultivating inner peace. By committing to lifelong learning and self-improvement, you continually refine yourself, moving closer to the person you aspire to be. This journey fosters self-mastery, enabling you to live a more meaningful and fulfilling life. 7. Embrace continuous learning. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows, said the Buddha. This highlights the importance of embracing continuous learning as a path to living authentically and fully. Unlike formal education, continuous learning is about being open to growth in every moment of life. It means seeing every experience, whether success or setback, as an opportunity to learn and evolve. When you commit to this mindset, you become more adaptable, insightful, and resilient. Embracing continuous learning involves a deep level of self-awareness. It's about paying attention to your daily experiences and reflecting on them. For example, if you face a challenging situation at work or in a relationship, instead of getting discouraged, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? This approach turns every moment into a lesson, helping you understand your strengths, identify areas for improvement, and refine your responses to life's challenges. Continuous learning also involves seeking new knowledge and skills that enhance your personal growth. Whether it's learning a new language, picking up a new hobby, or studying a new philosophy, each endeavor broadens your perspective and enriches your life. This proactive approach to learning keeps your mind active and sharp. It prevents stagnation and encourages you to strive for your best self every day. By embracing continuous learning, you nurture an ever-growing awareness that is essential for self-mastery, allowing you to navigate life's complexities with wisdom and grace. 8. Practice daily gratitude and mindfulness. Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment, the Buddha advised. This teaching encapsulates the essence of gratitude and mindfulness, two powerful practices that can profoundly transform your life and aid in self-mastery. Practicing daily gratitude and mindfulness helps you stay grounded in the present, allowing you to appreciate the richness of life as it unfolds and fostering a deeper sense of inner peace. Gratitude is the practice of recognizing and appreciating the good in your life, no matter how small. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have, cultivating a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. When you take time each day to reflect on what you're grateful for, be it the warmth of the sun, the support of loved ones, or the simple act of breathing, you create a positive mental environment. This mindset can change how you perceive challenges, helping you to view difficulties as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. Gratitude also encourages humility and reminds you of the interconnectedness of life, fostering a sense of contentment that is essential for self-mastery. Mindfulness, on the other hand, involves paying full attention to the present moment without judgment. It's about being aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings as they are, not as you wish them to be. This practice helps you become more conscious of your habitual reactions, enabling you to respond to situations with clarity rather than being driven by automatic, often negative patterns. For example, if you notice feelings of anger or anxiety arising, mindfulness allows you to observe these emotions without getting caught up in them. You can then choose a response that aligns with your values, rather than reacting impulsively. When combined, gratitude and mindfulness create a powerful synergy. Mindfulness brings you into the present moment, while gratitude helps you find joy and meaning within it. By practicing these daily, you cultivate a resilient mindset that can withstand life's ups and downs. For instance, during difficult times, mindfulness helps you stay grounded and observe your feelings, while gratitude reminds you of the positives that still exist in your life. Together, they help you maintain emotional balance, making it easier to navigate challenges without losing your inner peace. Incorporating these practices into your daily routine doesn't require much time. You can start your day with a simple gratitude exercise, such as writing down 3 things you're thankful for. Throughout the day, practice mindfulness by taking a few moments to breathe deeply and focus on your current experience, whether you're eating, walking, or simply sitting. As these practices become a habit, you'll find that they significantly enhance your ability to remain calm, centered, and resilient. By nurturing a mindset of gratitude and mindfulness, you strengthen your capacity for self-mastery, enabling you to live with greater purpose and joy. 9. Develop resilience through acceptance of suffering. Pain is certain. Suffering is optional, said the Buddha. This profound insight lies at the heart of Buddhist teachings on suffering and resilience. In life, pain is an inevitable experience, whether it's physical pain, emotional distress, or mental turmoil. However, the suffering that often follows pain is a result of our resistance to it. Developing resilience through the acceptance of suffering is a powerful way to achieve self-mastery. It involves understanding that while you cannot always control what happens to you, you can control how you respond to it. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from difficulties and adapt to challenging situations. However, it's not about becoming numb or ignoring pain. Rather, it's about facing life's hardships with courage, acknowledging them, and allowing yourself to experience them fully without letting them dominate your existence. The first step towards building resilience is accepting that suffering is a natural part of life. Everyone experiences loss, failure, disappointment, and hardship. By accepting this reality, you free yourself from the additional layer of suffering that comes from wishing things were different than they are. Acceptance does not mean resignation or passivity. It's about recognizing the reality of your situation and responding to it wisely. For example, when you face a setback or loss, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try reframing it to, "What can I learn from this experience?" This shift in perspective transforms the situation from a source of suffering into an opportunity for growth. Through this lens, even the most challenging experiences become valuable lessons that contribute to your personal development. They teach you patience, humility, and the strength to endure. Another key aspect of developing resilience is cultivating the inner strength to endure discomfort without being overwhelmed by it. Meditation and mindfulness practices can play a vital role in this process. Through meditation, you learn to observe your thoughts and feelings without being swept away by them. When pain or distress arises, mindfulness teaches you to sit with these emotions, to acknowledge them without judgment, and to let them pass through you. This practice helps you build emotional resilience, as you realize that emotions are temporary and do not define you. Over time, you become less reactive and more capable of facing life's ups and downs with equanimity. Resilience is also about recognizing that you have the power to choose your response to suffering. Life may throw unexpected challenges your way, but you have the agency to decide how you will face them. This choice is empowering. It means that even in the midst of pain, you can find a sense of control and purpose. For instance, if you experience a personal loss, you can choose to honor your emotions and grieve. But you can also choose to channel that experience into something meaningful, like personal growth, helping others, or creating something positive out of the struggle. Building resilience through the acceptance of suffering also involves self-compassion. Be kind to yourself when you are going through difficult times. Recognize that it's okay to feel hurt, angry, or sad. Allow yourself to process these emotions without self-judgment. Self-compassion nurtures your inner strength, reminding you that you deserve patience and care just as much as anyone else. When you treat yourself with kindness in moments of suffering, you foster a deeper sense of inner security, which is crucial for resilience. Remember that suffering can connect you to others. Everyone experiences pain and hardship, and this shared human experience can be a source of compassion and understanding. By acknowledging your own suffering, you become more empathetic towards others, recognizing that you are not alone in your struggles. This interconnectedness can be a profound source of strength, helping you to cultivate a resilient mindset. When you accept suffering as part of the human journey, you open your heart to yourself and others, creating a foundation for enduring peace and inner strength. In embracing the inevitability of suffering and developing resilience through this acceptance, you cultivate a deep inner strength. You learn that while you cannot control life's circumstances, you can control your responses to them. This understanding is at the core of self-mastery. Living with a resilient heart, open to life's experiences without being defeated by them. By practicing acceptance and resilience, you transform suffering into a catalyst for personal growth, leading to a life of greater peace, wisdom, and inner freedom. 10. Live in balance with your core values and principles. The Buddha wisely said, "Peace comes from within. Do not look for it outside." This teaching reminds us that true peace and self-control arise from living in harmony with our deepest values and principles. To master yourself, you must first understand what truly matters to you, your core beliefs, values, and the guiding principles that shape your life. When you live in alignment with these inner truths, you create a deep sense of integrity and fulfillment that no external success or material possession can ever give. Living by your core values requires honest reflection. Take time to think about what you truly believe in and what you stand for. Which principles guide your choices and actions? Perhaps you value honesty, kindness, compassion, or self-discipline. Once you gain clarity about your core values, the next step is to see if your daily actions reflect them. This can sometimes be difficult, as it might show areas where you're not living authentically. Yet, this awareness is essential for self-mastery because it helps you make conscious changes that move you closer to your true self. When your actions reflect your values, you experience a deep sense of peace and fulfillment within. For example, if compassion is one of your values, taking time to help others or showing kindness in small ways strengthens that value and brings true satisfaction. However, when you act in ways that go against your beliefs, like speaking harshly when you value kindness, it creates inner conflict and unease. This conflict can lead to stress, anxiety, and a feeling of being disconnected from yourself. Living according to your principles removes this inner struggle and builds a sense of balance and inner strength. Staying true to your values also requires making difficult choices. There will be times when you must hold firmly to what you believe in, even if it means going against what others expect or facing discomfort. For instance, you might need to turn down an appealing opportunity that doesn't align with your values, or face a situation that puts your integrity to the test. These moments require courage and self-discipline, yet they are essential for developing self-mastery. Every time you choose to act in line with your values, you strengthen your sense of self, and create a life that mirrors your true nature. Living by your values also demands consistency. It's not enough to follow them occasionally. True self-mastery means making a steady commitment to live by your values in every area of your life. This involves being mindful of how you treat others, how you spend your time, and even how you speak to yourself. Staying consistent with your values builds a strong foundation for your character, helping you stay resilient in the face of life's challenges. When your actions are guided by your values, you become a source of strength and stability, not only for yourself, but also for those around you. Living in alignment with your core values also brings a deeper sense of authenticity. You no longer feel the need to follow outside expectations or meet societal demands because you are rooted in what truly matters to you. This authenticity frees you from the constant need for approval or validation from others. You become at ease with yourself, knowing that you're living a life that reflects your true nature. This way of living is both liberating and empowering, allowing you to move through life with confidence and purpose. Living according to your values gives your life a strong sense of direction. When your actions come from what you truly believe, your life becomes more meaningful and deeply satisfying. Every decision you make expresses your inner truth. This sense of purpose gives you clarity and motivation, helping you face life's challenges with strength and focus. When difficulties arise, your values act as a compass, guiding you toward choices that stay true to who you are. Living in harmony with your core values and principles is the true path to self-mastery. It creates a balanced life where your thoughts, words, and actions work together in unity. This alignment brings lasting peace and deep fulfillment. When you are no longer pulled in different directions by conflicting desires or outside pressures, you become the master of your own life, able to face challenges with grace and walk your path with steady integrity. By living according to your values consistently, you not only master yourself, but also inspire others to live truthfully, creating a ripple of positive change in the world around you. Self-mastery is a lifelong journey, but with each step, you move closer to a life of peace, purpose, and fulfillment. By embracing these Buddhist teachings, you can develop a strong sense of inner strength and resilience. Remember, the journey towards self-mastery begins with a single step. If you found these teachings helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom on living a mindful and empowered life. Until next time, keep moving forward on your path to mastering yourself.